Thank you. Thank you for telling me that I was muted. That's one of the biggest pluses of having like a guy on screen. I could have been sitting here for minutes. Like if I didn't have the guy on screen before then, I could have been sitting here for minutes before anybody was like, "Oh, is he here?" And I would have been here just like saying stuff. I would have started playing the game. I probably would have had like a family, like kids and stuff. I might have had grandkids before anybody said, "Oh, by the way, you're muted." But thankfully you saved it just a little bit. Either way, hello. I am now here for real. Just ignore like the first minute. I did say hello to Jury and Holland, except now I'm unmuted. I am live now, this time with like a working microphone. Whenever we left off last week, I actually did go straight up until the point of hitting the treatment center puzzle. Quark is like dead outside of the room or something, and then Clover's just kind of in here hanging out. So I would say, oh no, we get a little less help than usual, but it's not like we get any help in the first place. They kind of just wander around. Oddly enough, like the most help that we've received in the middle of the puzzle, like the most input that we've gotten, has been from Dio. Which, I mean, you can take that any way that you want. I suppose that you could argue that it's like a negative just because it was Dio saying that. Oh, let me like turn back up the game audio, by the way. I had it like at minus 20 decibels from the Katamari stream. So, you know, I don't want that to be the case. I don't know you're live unless you hear the sound. Probably would not have known. Yeah, that makes sense, because usually it is just like, oh, bring up a waiting room and then get jump scared whenever they do go live. I'd have known when you started to move around or opened the menu. That makes sense. Unfortunately, I just don't know how long that would have been. I'm gonna be honest, we were like seconds away from like complaining about the weather, because I am a highly creative person that likes to make highly creative small talk, and I know nobody's ever talked about the weather before. Look at these lush green leaves, the sturdy thick shaft. It looks like it's full of energy and stamina. How does a plant have stamina? Did you notice there's something stuck in the trunk? Oh, Clover. It looks like a piece of green plastic. Let me see if I can get it out. Looks like it's really in there. I think it's stuck on something. I guess we'll just have to take the whole thing then. Well, that plastic thing could be important. I guess you're right. I think we could probably just like leave it in the corner until later. You're lucky you don't have a yard. Well, the thing is though, is that throughout the constant storming, you know, I visited my parents. Nice lion. That's a pretty realistic painting. It's a really, really, really real lion. I don't get the reference on that one. Like that, it's creepy. It looks kind of like he's coughing up a hairball. I think he's trying to eat something, not cough it up. He's trying to eat a hairball. Probably something else. I don't know. Maybe the sun. Maybe the ninth lion that eats the sun. Maybe. That's just a little hunch that I have, though. But I might be stupid. There's just a hole there, so we need to put something into the hole. I think so. I would agree. Either way, past week has been like not even a week, past like week and a half at least. Oh, how did they get a piece into the jellyfish? Oh my gosh, aliens? Pretty sure they're just jellyfish. Aliens. There are 3 jellyfish, 2 yellow ones and a purple one. It looked more blue to me. What's that inside the purple one? Is it digesting human flesh? Why would you say that? I don't think it's meat anyway. Look at it. It's too solid. I think it's a tile of some sort. I wonder if we can get it out. You would think so, but maybe there's a keyhole. What if we just tried to force it open like we try to force open everything else? Looks like it's locked. Well, it's got a keyhole, and I guess we need to unlock it if we want to open it. Get the tank open, maybe I can get it out. I'm just gonna start like free-handing some jellyfish. I'm gonna need a friend to come over to pee on my wound just in case. That's supposed to be fake, by the way, right? Like, peeing on somebody's jellyfish sting isn't actually supposed to do anything. But like, how did the myth even start? Because it got widespread enough to where like I'm certain people have been like being on their jellyfish stings for at least like multiple years now, right? Maybe it goes all the way back, but like at some point like somebody had to whip it out and pee on somebody's wound to figure it out. Why would movies lie to you about this? Isn't it sea urchins? I would hate to be stung by a jelly. Yeah, there's something uniquely gross about them, I think. Because I don't, like, I've never, well, I don't say obviously, I guess, but like, I've never seen one. There are places that you can see them and it wouldn't be uncommon to see them, but me personally, I've never seen them. But there's something crazy about how just like floaty and free form that they are. And I just don't like the idea of even being able to just walk along the beach and this guy just got washed up and he's just like this clear film on the ground. And then I step on that guy and it's like, oh, can you imagine? Does it stick to your foot? Like, I imagine jelly, like if you were to just step on some jelly that was left on the ground, it would come up with your foot. Would a jellyfish do the same? Are you now just stuck to the jellyfish and you have to like try to peel that thing off without like getting it completely wrapped around your hand? What if it's just like part of you from that point on? Or if it like stings you? Ugh. What if it like attaches? There's a plant over here too. This one's all withered. Has a piece of plastic stuck in it too. Guess this doesn't come out either. Guess I might as well take this one pot and all. Carrying around 2 giant trees like footballs across the entire room. Number 4. A wall clock, nothing strange here. Are you serious? Are we even looking at the same clock? Everything about it is abnormal. Totally looks like a regular clock to me. Oh my gosh. Okay, abnormality number 1. No hands. Well, you know, some people just like to do things in a little bit of a unique manner. Whenever we would go on long road trips as a kid, my dad would sometimes drive the car with his knees. Moved on, but you want to share your knowledge? Go ahead. You can share your knowledge. What do you mean, you guess? How could you miss that? Sorry. Anyway, abnormality number 2. I would never miss something like that personally, Sigma. You're embarrassing me. There's some weird green glowy thing. Let me actually move this to live chat. I forgot to do that earlier. YouTube deleted the message. What kind of secret info did you put in there? There is. What is that? I guess there's no way to know without taking it out, but there's a cover, right? You can't get to it. Just yank it off. It'll work this time. It won't open? Shoot. Well, duh. There's no way it's gonna be that easy. So if we want this green thing, we have to figure out a way to get that cover open. Abnormality number 3 is the hole on the bottom left corner. I wonder what it is. I think it's probably a keyhole. Then that means... Wait, we can think later. I would like to think now. I said I'm pretty sure most people that get stung, but not living jellies. That's what I thought so too, because most of them end up just like not walking, but getting washed up on the beach, right? And then you can just end up stepping on the clear film. And then all of a sudden your foot is all messed up and stuff. I actually don't know how your body reacts to a jellyfish sting. Is it like some gross venomy thing, or does it just like hurt real bad? And then you have to pee on it to make it feel better. It's like a aloe vera for sunburns, except you just have to get into the piss vat. We can think later. I've got 2 more points of abnormality. Have you ever been stung by a jellyfish? No, never. I've never seen a jellyfish in real life. There's just not enough like beach where I am to have it be a common enough occurrence. Like I've been to the beach probably like 10 times total in my life. Most of my water going experience is going to be like at pools or lakes. The beach is a long ways away from me. Number 4, turn your attention to the other side of the clock, specifically the bottom right corner. What do you think these are? Have either of you ever had the jellyfish experience? Because I feel like it's got to be more rare than anything, right? Well, I mean, like, obviously I've seen one, but like at aquariums and stuff, but that doesn't count. That's like a different thing, I think. They're 2 slots painted red and green. Do you think they're for memory cards? They sure look like they are. And I've saved the best for last. Abnormality number 5 is about number 4. Look, see where it says number 4 on the clock face? That number 4 is the 5th abnormality. Ah, yes, I see. It is rather odd. Does that mean that this is the 4th clock? Anyway, those are the 5 weird things about this clock. Where were you looking anyway? At the clock? Then your eyes must be worse than I thought. Oh. Sugma needs the glasses. Starts with some rashy stuff and pain for minor stings, but it can cause all kinds of scary stuff when it's a bad sting. I wonder if it's like ants. Like, where one little ant bite isn't going to do too much, but whenever you shove your entire foot into the ant pile and then they all start climbing up your leg and then, bite you like 20 times, then it becomes like a problem. I wonder if you like step on it once and it's just like one little sting. Hold on, I have to sneeze. Excuse me, I'm back. I muted for that. It would have been gross. I apologize. I wonder if like you step on it one time and then you're just kind of good and then like, oh, it just hurts a little bit, or it's like, oh, a fire ant bite equivalent. Or if you just like step on it and then you step on like all the little tendrils and then it stings you like 20 times. Is it like through the tendrils, or can it sting you from like its entire body? Because it is just like one flowing thing. Can ants numb you if you jump into their ant pile? Maybe if you like hit enough ants. A clock with no hands. It says number 4 on that face. The cover is preventing me from getting whatever it is out. True. But like, I'm talking like enough ants to hit to the point where you end up going into shock from like all the ant pain. I think you would have to have it be fire ants. It's specifically their tentacles with tiny stingers. I see. And then they just like shock you or whatever. Or no, that's probably just eels, huh? Hold on, I have to blow my nose after this sneeze. I'll be right back again. We're back, sorry. These tentacles are covered with stinging cells called nematocysts that each discharge a tiny harpoon-like structure that carries venom. Oh, so they are shooting like tiny little venom missiles directly into your veins. Maybe it has to like hit a specific point. Like if you had a jellyfish that could aim better than others, then you would actually be screwed. Like, I think if they had the smarts of an octopus, the jellyfish might be one of the scariest things on the planet. Because then you could have like a little like Metroid jellyfish latch onto your head and then just start like stinging you through all the little harpoons. I wonder if it's like wasps or whatever, where sometimes they'll just deposit their stinger inside of you and then they just like lose their ability. Would hate if those things could think. Yeah, it's for the best that they are just like stupid. Do people eat jellyfish? Because I feel like I wouldn't be shocked even if it was literally just treated as like a condiment. Somebody's out there eating jellyfish, right? They do? I wonder what you could make with, what does jellyfish taste like? Jellyfish soup? I wonder what, is it like a texture thing? I can't imagine a jellyfish tasting like anything. I feel like if I were to put a jellyfish into my mouth, I'm getting the sensation of like heavy water, where you have like the water flavor, but it's just like goo. I think jellyfish would taste like salt water. And that's probably it. And I guess they have been marinating in it for like a long time. For each number that is the correct number, you'll get 1 hit. For each number that is the correct number but not in the correct place, you'll get 1 blow. You have 10 guesses to figure out the password. If you guess wrong 10 times, the code will reset and you must start over. I can mess with it. Okay, I don't understand at all. So a hit and a blow. I guess we can just do like 1, 2, 3, 4 to start with. Blow. Okay. Does this just start over? Clear. Okay. I might not do this immediately because this sounds difficult. We could go 4, 3, 2, 1. Check. That's another blow. 9, 5, 7, 8. I'm a fan of that. More blow. Oh, 1, 2, 4, 5. Below, there's only one blow in 1, 2, 4, 5, which I believe 1, 2, 3, 4 had also one blow. So 2, 3, 4, 5 has 2 blow, which would imply we added 1, which means that we do need the 1, and we also need the 5. So 1, 3, 4, 5. That's 2. Okay, 1, 2, 5, 6. Hit. Okay. So it's with 1, 2, 5, and 6. We know that for sure. 5, 6, 2, 1. Below. 1, 2, 6, 5. Below. Oh, wait, I don't understand at all, apparently. 3, 8, 9, 5. Hit. 3, 8, 5, 6. 1 hit, 1 below. So 3, 9, 5, 8. A blow. 3, 8, 5, 9. A hit. I don't understand. Hold on. I need the. You can do it. I need the instructions again. To determine the correct number. For each of the numbers that is the correct number in the correct place, you will get 1 hit. Oh, correct number, but in the wrong spot is blow. So a whole lot of blows is better than nothing. So we need to like go for the blows. If I wasn't thinking about jellies, you would be able to figure something out right now. If you say so. 3, 8, 9, 5. So we do have 2 correct numbers here. Let's start it from 3, 8, 1, 2. Oh, that's another. Okay. 3, 8, 2, 4. Okay, we know that it's 3, 8, and 1, 5. Okay. 3, 8, 1, 4. No. 3, 8, 1, 9. No. Okay. 1, 6. I think we already checked 6. 3, 8, 1, 7. 3. Can it be multiple of the same number? No. No, it cannot. I think the only correct number that I have is why is this? I don't get it. 2, 1, 5, 8. Didn't I hit like 3, 8, 1, 2 or something? Why did it say I had 3 blow? 2, 1, 5, 8. 1 hit, 1 below. Okay. So we can go 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 hit, 1 blow. I did 2, 1, 5, 8. And then I did 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 1. So the blow 2, 5, 4, 3. I don't understand. Okay. 2, 3, 5, 4. Is it changing spots in there? I don't understand. How is it not hitting anymore? 5, 2, 3, 4. That's another hit. So 5, 3, 2, 4. It's another hit. 5, 3, 4, 2. Okay, so 5 is in the front spot, 2 is in the last. We know it's not 3 or 4. I don't think it's 1 either. So 5, 6, 7, 2. What? It's only 1 hit. 5, 8, 9, 2. I don't understand. Okay, I'll come back to this in a little while. Instead, we will just rotate around the room and see if anything can be found. Maybe I can combine 2 trees together. You could probably bash the thing out with the end of the tree. There's a button under the screen. Push it, right? in there? Nothing? Oh, actually something. I've never been good at these types of games. I just simply don't understand it at all. To be honest with you. Turned on, looks like there's something on it. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. It says start in the corner there. Maybe it's a board game. You have found an image of a board game. You can review it in the archive. Okay, I guess we'll be playing something actually fun versus a numbers game soon. Unfortunately, I just have no idea where. We can't get in through here, which probably just does mean that this is what we need to complete. I just have no idea how to do so. Number 4, I would say that the clock has something to do with it, but that doesn't seem to be the case either. A binder? Oh, looks like there's a piece of paper. It says how to open the pod room door. Well, that's a little embarrassing. We have a tablet. Let's examine. The tablet, there's a message on it. 4 pieces for the first password. 1 piece for the second password. Real. What the hell is that supposed to mean? If I touch it, the screen changes. Enter a 4-digit password, then press the enter key on the right. Is this for the game? Do you think maybe pieces could mean like the pieces in the board game? Don't you remember what it said on the tablet before the password popped up? Like 4 pieces for the first password, 1 piece for the second password. I do remember that. Those pieces. What board game are you talking about? You already forgot. It's pretty embarrassing. Hold on. Let me see if there's anything in the board game. Hold on. Those are my notes. Don't look at those. You'd be cheating. We do have these. The door is protected by a 4-digit password. True. We already had that explained to us through the game itself. You had me excited for a minute thinking that something was revealed. So we have MH 1, 2, 3, 4. They start, but M goes this way and H goes the other way. But what is M and H? Maybe I have to find those pieces. It's probably just not ready yet. I don't know what password I'm supposed to put in here. Clover said it might have something to do with a board game. I should go have another looking at that game, I guess. I don't know about a board game yet. Maybe there's something that I can't see yet. Maybe through the window even. There are numbers on the end of each one. They're 1, 2, and 3. Oh, that would make life so easy if that was just the password. I would love that. I think we just have to try to get in through the door, which means that I have to brute force it, I guess. 2, 5, 1, 6. 1 hit, 1 blow. Okay. 1, 5, 2, 6. 1 hit, 1 blow. 2, 5, 1, 6. So it should be the 5. Blow what? We're having to blow a lot right now, Jury. Blowing is maybe the most important thing that we can do, and so I will continue to blow. We will continue to blow until the door opens and then an opportunity comes. Let me go for a 6, 5, 1, 2. Ooh, we hit another one. I have a feeling we have to test it. So 6, 5, 4, 3. Okay. So 6, 5, 3, 2. That's a hit. Okay, so 5 and 2. This is a fun puzzle. I think you're maybe a little psychotic, but I'm not gonna say it. 7, 5, 8, 2. 7, 5, 8, 2. 2 hit, 1 blow. So 8, 5. 8, 5, 9, 2. There's a traditional game similar to this. I didn't play that one. 8, 5, 9, 2. So that's not it either, huh? But I changed the pieces that can be changed. So it should be this. We should have 3 hits by now. Maybe 8, 2, 9, 5. Okay, that's 3 blows. 8, 5, 3, 2. That's 2 hits. So 5, 9, 2. 1, 5, 9, 2. 2 hit, 1 blow. Where is it at? Oh, 9, 5. I had the 5 and the 2 right, I think. I don't get it. I needed the 9 up front, but it didn't tell me, I think. I'm just confused. 987 or 9867, 1 hit, 1 blow. 9786, 2 blow. So 9678, 1 hit, 1 blow. 9678. I have a feeling that it's going to be this the 7 that's in the right spot, or it's the 6. 9876. We hadn't tried that yet. Oh, 6789, 2 blow. Okay. 9. Maybe clear. We could go 8967. 1 hit, 1 blow. 8976, 2 blow. So 6 does need to be in that spot. 7896. No, 7 needs to be at the back. 6897. Oh, we're not traditionally smart. We're just outside of the box smart. Which I mean stupid. 2168. I was completely wrong. I think we just start with what it gave us. 1 hit. Okay. 2618. 1 hit. So it's the 2. We can eliminate everything else. We have the 2. 2, 3, 4. Oh, and let me write that down actually. We have the... We did 2168. The 2 is in the right spot. We can eliminate you, and you. Actually, let me clear this. We can eliminate you, and you. You're useless. So 2, 3, 4, 5 are all unchecked. It's incorrect. What? 2168? Is that 1 hit still? Okay. In that case, maybe it is 3, 4, 6, 5. No. Okay, 2, 1, maybe 3, 1, 4, 5. No. Okay. Maybe 6, 8. So 6 was at the end. 4, 2, 5, 8. That's a hit. So it's 8 at the end. 8 at the end. Okay. And we can safely eliminate you and you, I believe. We just did 5, so maybe 5 shouldn't be you, I don't think. We can try 4 though. 8, 9, 4, 3, 8. 9, 4, 3, 8. How do we like that? I think we like that a lot. That's 2 hits. 2 hits, and I think that it should be 4 and 8 that are in the correct spot, so we should try 7, 4, 5, 8. 1 hit, 2 blow. I need to start writing these down, like all down. It's not 4 and 8, and I can't remember what I did, so we'll just go for like a completely random number and hope. So it's 9, 5, 7, 8. Okay, cool. This time we're gonna play it a little smarter this time. Unfortunately, some puzzles are not made to be brute forced through, but instead we will go for a more traditional approach where we will actually write things down and learn calmly and methodically. We'll learn methodically. Sorry, my bad. Oh, most of them are straight up at the front. So we did a 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's begin a thumb war. 1, 3, 2, 4. All incorrect. So we know that it's not 1. 3, 2, 1, 4. All incorrect. We know that it's not 2. 4, 2, 3, 1. 2 hit. It should be a 3 that's in position. We have a 3 in position. We know that it's not 2, and we know that it can't be 1. So 3 and 1 are both in. 3 and 1 are both in. So 3 and 1 have to be at the end. So we can try 2, 4, 3, 1. This should give... Three wasn't a hit. We did 2, 4, 3, 1. You forgot. Thank you for the insight. This feels like a basic process of elimination. If I tried picking a different number, I mean, it would help here, right? But like, I feel like I need to get it ironed out on which numbers are correct at the beginning. Because I know that 3 out of the 4 of these numbers are correct. Which I feel like means that I'm just on path to being right. But I'm so wrong. You have 3 hit below, you might as well change number while also... Oh wait. You're definitely just smarter. Because then I get to see if it goes away. 3, 1, 8, 4. It's an 8. It's a 3, 1, 8, 4 combo. Okay, thank you, jury. You saved it. This is the luck that I needed. I can't believe it. So we know that's 3, 1, 8, 4 on this go around. I need to beat it within 4 tries. Unfortunately, I was playing around for far too long, and our goofing off has maybe ruined the run. I should have been taking life a little more seriously, but unfortunately I was coming home every day, putting off doing my taxes, and I was playing a little bit of video games, and then the IRS came to my front door and arrested me because I refused to pay my taxes. But I think if we can get it within 4 turns, I think they won't mess with us. 8? We'll try 8, 8, 1, 4, 3. 8, 1, 4, 3. I think has a good shot. No, it does not. What did I just change? So we did 8, 1, 4, 3. So what didn't change is the 1. And it was 1 hit 3 below before as well. So the 1 is most likely in the correct spot. So that means the 8 should be over here. So 4, 1, 3, 8. 4, 1, 3, 8. 4, 1, 3, 8 is maybe good. Oh, there it is. Okay. Thank you for saving it. You did it, Sigma. Looks like that was the answer. Sigma's a little bit of all of us. Phew, that was lucky. Anyway, it seems to have unlocked. I can't believe it. Walking through the treatment center. Finally, like, treated mentally. What do we have? Message on the screen, currently undergoing internal maintenance. Please stand by. Guess we can't use this one. What about you? The screen says currently undergoing internal maintenance. That's a little inconvenient if all of these are undergoing. There's a message on the screen, maintenance complete. Please insert activation chip. What does it mean about activation chip? I'd guess it's a chip we insert to activate the pod, you think? Why are you being like that? This is important. I get it. We need to get Quark into one of these. I agree. I didn't mean to click on it again. I'm simply mashing the left mouse as quickly as I possibly can to try to make something happen, just to feel something. From the left, they're pod 1, 2, and 3. There are numbers on them. You just can't really see them from here. 1, 2, 3. Thank you for backing me out. Also, they've got handles. Maybe they're for opening the pods up. We can, like, see what's in them. Oh, conveniently placed key. That's probably just actually the hardest puzzle throughout this entire puzzle room. There's something in there. A white key. And then we definitely just, like, go over here. Hold on, we have to slowly close the thing. We wouldn't want dust to get inside of it. And it could possibly ruin the sanctity of it all. Lots of keys, apparently. We've got the short key. It's a key, isn't it? I think so. I think you might be on to something incredible, Clover. A king of identification. Let's see what we have here as well. Probably, actually just nothing. What a waste. There's nothing here. It's empty. No clues, or there's something written on the inside of the cover. There's nothing particularly odd in the bed. The cover, on the other hand, how do I see the cover? Oh, here. 11:01. This looks like a digital clock. 11 hours and 1 minute. Let me write that down. Not the arc. Memo. Let's clear all that. I never want to think about that puzzle again. 1 1 dot dot 1. It's incredibly deep. Talking about triplets. It's like the treatment pod. There were 3 zeros born straight out of that pod, and they're all evil. Obviously, it has something to do with the this keyhole. Incorrect key. Key doesn't fit. Maybe this key goes somewhere else. We did pick up like 3 different keys, Sigma. There's no need to worry about it. Now we have it. It's open. Well, I guess I'll grab this thing first. Chip with number 1 written on it. That's the activation chip for sure. Especially since it is just over here. Yeah, 1. Okay. There we are, already making strong progress. Now Quark can maybe not be entirely just dead, passed out on the floor. He can achieve something with his life. Insert. The color changed. I think it says something too. There's a message on the screen. Before use, the system must be initialized. Please perform the following tests. Treat vegetation. Freeze vegetation. Until tests are complete, pod will not function with human occupant. What the heck is this? We can't put a person in there until it runs its tests. Seems pretty clear to me. Then what about Quark? Don't worry, we just need to run the test. Something about treating and freezing a plant. Treating makes sense, these being treatment pods and all, but freezing. We don't really have a choice, do we? We gotta follow the instructions. Come on, we don't have time to just sit around. We gotta do these tests so we can get Quark into one of these pods. We're going for the cryo sleep method. Quark will wake up in 2275, realizing that the nonary game has long since ended, and that the world has actually ended 3 times. Okay, put the healthy plant down. What do we do next? Let's try closing the pod. Oh, wait, no, treat. It totally needs to be the unhealthy one. Initiating free. Oh, it doesn't matter what order, as long as I can freeze it. Now we should be able to smash it into 600 tiny little pieces and go from there. Freeze test complete. Pod opening. Incredible. Oh, let's go for the freeze pop. I'm gonna lick it and stick directly to the tree. Did I say something? Look, the leaves are all crunchy. Crunch, crunch, crunch. True. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Why was she was actually chewing on it? Whatever, just help me clean it up. Man, I thought she was just making the noises. This wasn't here before. It's that plastic thing that was stuck in the trunk. She took a bite. She took more than 1 bite. She was eating on it. She was straight up grazing like a giraffe. She reached her neck down and directly used like a 25-foot long tongue and then wrapped it around a leaf and then grabbed it. Must have fallen out when the plant shattered. That's how she managed to break the entire thing like that. Green memory card. Well, we definitely just put the next tree in there and then get the blue memory card as well. This time it's a withered plant's turn. I wonder if it'll work. Who knows? Let's just close it up. Theoretically, you could just like do the entire thing with 1 plant, right? Treat it and then freeze it after it's finished with its treatment. Maybe that would be the better way to do it, even, because then you know that the treatment is actually like sound. I don't want to go to a doctor with something completely unproven, but this way we could like actually put the guy in, see the results for ourselves, and it's like scientifically proven that the thing is good. That plant was practically dead a minute ago. That's impossible. It's like magic. We won't need this plant anymore. He's done a good job. Incredible work, plant. Thank you for your service, sir. It looks like there's something here. It must be the thing that was stuck in the trunk. Whatever the treatment was, must have pushed it out. Hold on, we found a typo. Somebody get on their case. I'm about to refund the game. 40 hours into my playthrough of the nonary game series and this happens. It's embarrassing. I think that should complete both of the tests, so hurry up and put Quark in. I know, hang on. He's getting frozen for sure. And then they're going to like open the thing and we'll see actually Quark smashed into like 600 pieces. Maybe that's a little too far. He's sure sleeping pretty hard. You never think he's sick. I guess that Soparil stuff is pretty strong. So what do we do now? How about closing the cover like we did before? That should start the automatic diagnosis. Got it. Slow and steady. And I guess we're just good now. Typo? There was a typo. It said much instead of must. Unless that was another one of Sigma's oddities. But he didn't explain it off. He wasn't like, whenever I start thinking about how much there is of something, whenever I think of like a baker's dozen and realize that there's a lot of donuts, I have this thing where I just start saying much in the wrong spot of a sentence. He didn't say that. Diagnosing, subject done, single human occupant secured, beginning treatment. Is he gonna be okay? Maybe we should check the screen. Curing radical 6. I think this is some kind of readout of Quark's vital signs. Body temperature, pulse rate, blood pressure, respiration frequency, they all look normal. What a relief. Wait, there's something down at the bottom. Radical 6 virus detected in subject. System is not equipped to treat Radical 6. Current program will alleviate symptoms but cannot cure viral infection. What the heck? Then what was the point of putting him in here? Well, I don't think there was no point. After all, it says it can alleviate the symptoms. Hold on, let's keep looking. It says more. This system is capable of inducing a cold sleep state. Cold sleep state freezes the subject with CAS, preserving cellular structure. During cold sleep state, body functions are suspended, preventing viral spread. Activate sleep function, yes or no? What the heck is that? I have no idea, but remember the freezing test? We can turn him into a popsicle, and then you could try like munching on Quark as well. Maybe see how he tastes. Does it compare to the plant? Or maybe you're on a vegan diet. I just don't know, Clover. I don't know enough about the character. We need to get out of here and tell everyone else about this. What should we tell it to do? Do we put him in cold sleep? Activate sleep function? Yes or no? No question. What if he got smashed like the plant? No, it is. True. You can't trust Clover around a tasty summer snack. Eating Quark like a popsicle? I thought there was something under there. Trying to cool down in the Nevada desert. Can you blame her? I assume we're in Nevada. It could just be the same spot. I have no idea. Let us insert. Look, there's a hand on the face now. Is this an hour hand? It's pointing to 4. Let's put the next one in. I wonder if we have to make it to point to 11:1. There's another hand, the minute hand. Looks like it's pointing to 5 past. We just move these now. Oh, how do I make it move? I can just close it? I can open and close it. What does this mean for me? 120. My bad, I was about to say something stupid. Like 25. Maybe it's related to this. The screen says the following: 4 pieces for the first password, 1 piece for the second password. If I touch it, the screen changes. I wouldn't think so. But I can take a look at the things anyway. They change the where stuff is at too often. 111 and 1, this just doesn't help at all. I must not have the information needed for it yet. I should go say hello to the jellyfish, I think, and see if we get any stings. Maybe their harpoon-like structure can shoot directly into my arm. Walking out into the beach looking for the little harpoons. There we go. Now I should be able to open this thing. What the hell? There's a second lid. Yeah, but it's got a hole in the middle. If you stick your hand in there, maybe you can grab that one with the meat in it. It's not meat. Whatever. Let's give it a shot. Oh, shit, this water's really hot. That's not what I expected. I honestly thought the tendril-like structure got him, and maybe he was full of venom now. Marinating from the inside. No way. No jellyfish could survive in boiling water. They are aliens. Yeah, we should try and get the purple one to rise up to the top somehow. Maybe we can just cheer it on and give it the inspiration that it needs. Would you keep a pet jellyfish? I feel like it's got... That would be like the same thing as keeping like a pet fish, yeah? I don't like... You would just stick it in the tub of water and then that's all you would need to do with it for the rest of time. I honestly think that I might. Like, not saying like, oh yeah, I'm rushing out to grab a jellyfish, but I don't think that I would be thrown off too bad by the jellyfish. Because then even if it dies, you just go in there with like a little net and scoop it up and then like dump it outside or something. Have it be somebody else's problem, dumping the fish on the highway, seeing if it shocks the tires of somebody's car with its harpoon-like structures. I don't think there's a reason to worry about a jellyfish pet other than the fact that I haven't seen one in real life, so there's always the possibility that a jellyfish pet could end up just kind of grossing me out, because I feel like there's a possibility I see like how free form and like it is, and then I look at it in the corner and then I think it might throw me off more than anything. We go for like a Lovecraftian development of fear as I slowly fall more and more insane, having to confront the fact that I don't understand what's happening below the sea level. If we can get it right under the hole in the lid, I think I can grab it. You can move the 3 jellyfish by clicking and dragging the mouse or using the arrow. Move the purple jellyfish to the hole using the water currents in the tank. If you move one of the yellow jellyfish to the hole instead, you are a failure and we are very disappointed in you. Isn't this a little much? The game's never treated me like this before. It's broken the 4th wall just to say that you will, like, you actually suck if you manage. How do I do this? I just have to move this, right? Oh. Oh, I get it. I get it. Well, we just do this, right? Then go through here, and then you win. I get it. The puzzle was, like, simple enough to where it would have been actually embarrassing if I would have failed, and I almost did fail, I'm not gonna lie. I wonder if there would have been a punishment for failing, because it did preemptively make fun of me. That was strange, right? It felt like somebody else's voice. Usually they keep it professional here, but then they decided that, oh, you actually suck if you, like, can't manage this one. Usually they do just give me the rules and say everything's alright, but they, like, dipped into something devious for a moment. Jellyfish and fast, because the water is hot. Artificial jellyfish. Examine. This is Ellen. She's a mysterious, intelligent life form from the outer reaches of space. Don't give it a name. Here, take it. Stop it. What if it grabs onto my face and lays eggs in me or something? Come on, it just wants to give you a hug. Besides, it's not even alive. It's a thing, man-made, like a toy or something. But it's digesting a chunk of meat. That's not meat. Then what is it? Hold on. I'll pull it out now. Circular tile. It's human flesh. No, it's not. It's a ceramic tile. Oh yeah, I guess it's only right on one side. What does this do for me? Can I put it on my tablet? Maybe we can use it like an amiibo. Oh, the sun fits perfectly. Why is the human flesh so ceramic tile like? You just don't understand the things that Clover's been through. She understands what can happen in a Radical 6 world where the pandemic is taken forward. The skin begins to harden after the psychosis sets in. What the heck is this? A laser? She's got it right. You just can't understand. I didn't think there'd be something like this behind that picture. A laser. Can I charge my tablet with it? This thing is shining a laser beam across the room. Maybe it's a, just look at it across the room kind of thing? Turn around. Well, it is hitting across to number 3. Was there anything on this? No, that was just the thing. I was just thinking maybe this is some sort of password hint. Come on. For the tablet, it had some kind of login screen, right? So, well, you need a 4-letter password, and we've got the numbers 1 through 4 on the left side of this board game looking thing. Don't you feel like there's got to be a connection? It's always possible, Clover. I just don't know what the connection could be right now. So, I've given up on that dream. Is there anything that I can do with this? I don't understand. A card in each slot. We can open it, and that's about all we can do. 1 and 4. Maybe there's something in the room now with the laser. What if you have to play the board game on the main menu? Oh, so true. Let me quit. Let me quit without saving. I think that would be incredibly helpful for me. Undergoing maintenance. Oh, wait. I get it. Just open this. The 111 was not relevant. CC5? CC5? I didn't think that our clock would be getting letters. When did they unlock those? We got the algebraic equation clock. I don't know if I'm ready to take that step. I can hardly read as is. But we're going to start introducing letters. The calculator, like the digital clock C, looks like a paperclip more than anything. Not a paperclip, a staple. They could use that as the logo. CC5. I don't know what that means for me. I assume that it's gotta be something to do with the thing out here. Very staple. Thank you. 4. CC5. I think the board game is all that's left to this puzzle. So it's all that we really can do at this point. So I need to figure out how to even do that. I guess first it's look at the tablet. 4 pieces for the first password. 1 piece for the second password. If I touch the screen, changes. 4 pieces for the first password. First password. Maybe this is just the CC15. Check. No. Okay. It was worth a shot. Any caps lock? No. What if we why is there no clear option? Check. CC15. We can do it from here? No. Let me take a look at the instructions for the dice game. So we have a 1. M does go this way. H does go that way. That's cool. I just don't know what that means. Okay. Oh wait, 4 pieces for the first password. So this is the hour hand. The hour hand is CC. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 4, 6, 4, 6, 4, 6, 0, 5 maybe? 4, 6, 0, 5? Or maybe this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's supposed to be like an N here. So CCN. CCN, but what's in the middle? I have no idea. Let me see. 4, oops, or not a 4. I need a backspace. 4, 6, 0, 5. No, okay. 4, 6, 1, 5. Okay. In that case, maybe it is CC. CC, what would be a 0 or 1? CCTN? CCTN? Oh, there is a backspace. It's just down. I don't know how to read a keyboard. Oh, I'm struggling with the basics. 4, 6, TN. TN, check. I simply do not understand. Blind Bob, thank you. M goes this way, H. Oh, H goes this way. Oh, that's the hour. So 4 does need to go this way. Never mind, I'm just wrong. I thought that CC would mean this. It might still mean that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16? 16 and 18? Possibly? 16, 18. If we add those together, we get like a 34. But I doubt that that's going to be it. 34 something 5. CC 5 should be somewhere over here then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna be a U rather than an N. U. 1618 CC. We did not have a number in the middle. So 1618 U. CCOU. CC 0 U. Okay. CC1U. Okay. CCTU. No. Cut. Cucked. Tuck. I have no idea. I'm missing something obvious. Hold on, let me back out. I don't know what password I'm supposed to put in there. Clover said it might have something to do with the board game. True. Clover did say, oh no, I got it backwards. The red hand is the 4. Wait, no, but that's the, it doesn't matter. The color doesn't matter here. It affects nothing for me. Unless the, where did I get the... This is green over here on the wall, but I don't think that that is important. Let me make sure that I didn't look at this incorrectly. Because there should be something over here. Let me burn my eyes. We're getting free LASIK eye surgery. We're going to be seeing 20/20 vision pretty soon, maybe with a extended vision. So 111, that is clearly just not right. We have 34 o'clock 5. Maybe this is backwards and it's 5. It's meant to be read like this, but then that would be awkward because it would be more like a 15. Oh no, 015 0015. 0015. I'm just kind of stupid. Let me clear all of this. We're gonna go for 0. That looks like a D. 0015, and that'll be our thing. I suppose we can keep it in here. We don't need the leave to do anything. 0015. Probably not, right? We have to do something with the dice game. So we take the as 4 pieces. The hour, I think it is the hour, so it goes this way. You know how long you lasted with Bulldog before getting milk? The first time with the Bulldog, it's actually, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of impressed with myself. I was fighting through it. I made it until like the last 1 to 2 bites. And you know, of course I was sitting there and like face in extreme pain, sweat pouring down my face. But there was power there. I powered through it until the very end. That way I could get the full-on experience. Because milk does alleviate the pain, but I'm worried of it stepping in the way of the flavor of it all. So I didn't want to completely mess it up. So I figured that the most authentic thing that I could do was save it until like the very, very end. And so that's what I did. I pushed it until like I couldn't take it anymore. Wait, what? Wow? Thank you. I know, it's very impressive. I'm doing hard work here. I can't believe you did it without milk, for real. I mean, I was struggling, if that means anything, and I did give in the end. Just like closer to the end, I had to push through. It was a hard fight. Some of the people have seen how hard of a fight it was. I've been told many things about that picture, and everybody understood the pain that was in my face. I know it's an admirable task, but I don't think I deserve all the credit for it. You know, I worked hard, I pushed through. Give me a medal. Holland got some recently. He did. I know. He messaged me and was like, oh, I'm ordering the Bulldog for like $2. It was like that. I actually thought you folded after 2 bites. Oh, you expect so little. No, I did try to go for the full experience. I didn't realize you were a trooper. I wanted it. Like, cause you know, Bulldog, it hurts, but it's not miserable. I mean, well, let's give it a little bit of an alleviation, or like a little bit, what's the word? It's not alleviation. I'm sorry, I'm a little sleep deprived right now. Let's give it like an asterisk, a little note. It does feel miserable sometimes, but your mouth is kind of happy at the same time. So you kind of get this weird masochistic noodle mix. of all these sensations happening in your mouth where you're like, I'm in complete and utter pain, but it tastes good. And I know that if I drink the milk, that I might be getting rid of some of that flavor. So I need to make sure that I get the full-on experience. And also it is like, you know, partially because I did want the part of the challenge. I think it's a little less respectable if I go straight for the milk. Because then it's like, oh, everybody's been hyping up the spice. I think I can just like go through it, and I've been downplaying my spice ability a little bit. But I did make it like until the very end. Now the second time around, I think I got halfway through before going to the milk. I did try to make it as long as I did, but then I was like, but this time is like the second time, so I can kind of chill out and just have some milk whenever now. But I thought, have you tried the Bulldog yet, Holland? Have you tried it? I didn't realize that you already had it. I honestly thought that you had that you had ordered it. Honestly expected flavorless heat, but it's fantastic. It is. You get it tomorrow. Very good. I'll be excited to hear your thoughts. Maybe you can send a post Bulldog picture too. I would very much enjoy that. It's weird because, you know, you get the there's a difference between like Bulldog flavor and then just like, oh, it's spicy. Because whenever you get like the it's spicy kind of foods, you end up going the direction of like the spicy is the gimmick. And I think for Bulldog, spicy is the gimmick, but they've managed to separate its branding in a way where it's like, oh, but we also have all these flavors and they actually do taste good. But then if you go like, oh, I'm gonna try the world's hottest chip or whatever, that it's just going to be like you're putting cardboard in your mouth that has been like over seasoned with Carolina Reapers or whatever. So like you end up getting like an Amazon package of nothing but cardboard inside the cardboard, except this time if you put it too close to your eyes or somewhere sensitive, it's just going to be over for the rest of your life. The Apollo hot sauce is just kind of hollow heat. That's so disappointing too, because I feel like I've been lied to by Sean Evans. And maybe like every guest that's ever been on Hot Ones. I understand that the purpose of Hot Ones is to make them sweat a little bit, because it's like a fun format for an interview or whatever. But along with that, I feel like secondary, it's still like a cooking thing, and those wings do look like attractive. I think, oh, I would like to have that hot sauce because it looks like they're having a good time. And Sean Evans is like, you can have your very own Hot Ones hot sauce. And it's not necessarily just marketed through, oh, look, do the challenge with your friends. It'll be so hot and you'll be so miserable. It's like, oh, put them on your wings. It'll be great. You'll love it. But then you get the thing and it's just like empty and you're like, oh, my mouth hurts. But why does it hurt? I don't know. I can't even feel a flavor that's on there other than pain. And pain doesn't taste too good by itself. Like the pain has to like earn itself, I guess. You respect yourself a little for it to not just be like, okay, beat me over the head, I literally want to die. Because, you know, sometimes people do die to like the spice, but like the least you can do is make it worth it. If you're gonna kill me, make it taste good. If you're gonna kill me with like a hammer or like a spice or whatever, give me something beforehand to make it worthwhile. The Apollo in particular was their 10th sauce that removed stuff like ginger and sage in favor of powerful heat. Previous 10th sauce was at least flavorful. Oh, that's horrible then. So they went in on the gimmick. They dropped the oh look, this is a fun, like, we can eat stuff and it'll taste good. You'll be sweating and you won't feel good and you'll be like screaming and crying and like the sweat will be pouring out of your pores. But you'll be able to taste it and you'll look at the camera and say, this Sean Evans guy, he sure does know how to make a chicken wing. But now they look at the camera and they're like, oh, these wings, they sure are flavorful, and they're lying through their red coated teeth looking like they bled to death through their mouth, because that's all they're feeling is the pain, as if their gums have rotted away. They usually say a lot of them are pretty good sauce outside of dying from it. Just pure pain for funsies. That's what I'm saying. They do say that it is like good sauce, but it sounds like maybe they've stepped away from their roots. They like deboned their sauce. They said that they wanted the sauce boneless, and then they removed the fun part because then that bone adds extra flavor, but then they take out the flavor, so what's the point anymore? Next thing you know, they'll be eating Hot Ones chicken tenders flavored the hottest chicken tender in the world, and it's just like a chicken tender that's been breaded with a dry rub of Carolina Reaper, and they stick their thing in their mouth, and it's like a 78-year-old Gordon Ramsay trying to answer a question about his mom and how she inspired his cooking. And then he falls over dead talking about how bad things have gotten, and the 57-year-old Sean Evans is barely hanging on anymore. Where were we? 0015. I don't know what this means for this. I really don't know what to make of the 0015. Because it obviously just doesn't go in by itself. But I don't know how to make it go in at all. It's like a Lego piece that doesn't fit. We're trying to make a Lego set out of Lego Duplo, except all we have are Lego, like, normal Legos. Did you ever see those tiny Legos? I swear, like, I don't know where they came from, but there was like there were like small Legos, like these little tiny ones that were like the opposite of Lego Duplo. I don't know if they were like off-brand Legos or what. We just had them in our bucket as a kid, and I don't know what to make of them. It's 0015. So maybe it's TTL 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 TTLU. Is that fair? TTLU. It's not fair. Nothing is fair. Loot. It's what they're playing in the medieval times. Tolt. No. Okay. TTLU, ULTT, ult. Oh, we're on a 180-second cooldown. Unfortunately, it's all lost from here. Nothing. Okay. We have a 4, right? Maybe. Hold on. I have an idea. Maybe it has nothing to do with what was in there. What if it has everything to do with the clock and I'm actually just maybe a little stupid? Just a little bit? Because we do have the clock just sitting out here. Maybe that's unrelated. So we have 4 and 1. The hour is 4. The minutes are 1. The hour is 4. The minutes are 1. So if we go this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? We have an H. We have an R. We have a T. But maybe it's supposed to be 20. So like 1, 2. Well, it could be like a 20. No, that would be stupid. It's 405. 0405. 0405. That's probably not it, though, because that's just completely separated from everything that we have. 0405, we can try it, though. 405. That's not a backspace. Hold on, I recently discovered you. You're the greatest thing ever invented. Making a typo on a typewriter must have been the most painful thing of all time. You're having to rip the thing out and directly go at it with a whiteout. Arc. Illustration of dice game 0405. So maybe the T is nothing. So T 1 2 3 no 1 2 3 4 TU TUT 1 2 3 4 5 TUTC. Give it a try. Hold on, I did it wrong. TUTC. Enter. Incorrect. Oh. It's gonna end up being something super obvious, which is the most painful part. So we have, like... If we look at the hours, then it's gonna be 4:05. What was given to us here was a... This was drawn in... This was drawn in, and this was drawn in. So we have a 15. We can't move the clock on the outside. I made a mistake here. This is supposed to be 405, not 404. 405, we have CC15 or 0015, depending on what you're supposed to be looking at. Maybe we go at it from the hours, like total hours, like 4 hours total, and then we step into 20 minutes. I'm not sure. 4 hours total. If we do arc memo. Okay. What does it mean? Minutes should go first, I would think. Let me look at the clock. This is pointless. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Let's have another look at the game. I agree. Let's just like redraw over here. So we have hour does equal 4, and it is done in the red. Welcome, Cyan. Unfortunately, there is nothing of any importance happening at all. We have hour 4, minute 1. I'm completely lost on this puzzle, and I've been here probably for half an hour trying to figure it out. It feels utterly impossible, and it's probably something completely simple. 4 pieces for the first password. You have Brahms, congratulations. Ice cream good. H4 minute 1. Hour 4 minute 1. 405. Unless it wants it to be like 2005, which could be possible as well, I believe. But that would be on the split side, so 20 on the hours. We can try 2005. I just doubt it. 2005. No. Okay. 20 in, that would be like 0805. No. Okay. Let's take a look at the dice game illustration. So if we have, what is this? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I think I understand something. These are probably literally just the digits that I need to look for. So 1 is probably, hold on, what was in the tablet? This is pointless. True, look at the thing. What does it say? Screen says the following: 4 pieces for the first password, 1 piece for the second password. By touch of the screen changes. So I need to use all of 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think is what it means. I feel stupid for having taken this long to get to that realization. But I believe that, so if we take it like that, it is 405. But, hours go this way and minutes go that way. So then it would be like T, potentially T 1, 2, 3, 4 U T 1, 2, 3, 4 5 C Hut C. We've been here before. Or O. So we could have T O 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Talk. We'd have talk. That makes a clock noise. Maybe that's the hint we've been looking for all along. We could have H T T C 2, 3, 4, 5 C. Okay, HTTC. Okay, this is going to be the next group of attempts. So we have TUTC. We've already tried that. We'll try talk. TTOC. Nope. Okay. HTTC. No. Okay. Maybe we'll try TUTC, even though I think that I already have tried it before. It did not work. I'm not going to lie. I'm completely lost. I might be looking this up here soon. Does anybody have any inkling of an idea? of what is supposed to be done here. Even just like a hunch. I'll take a hunch. I'll take anything. Any possible clues? HTTPS? I don't think so. I think that might be incorrect. 4:05, 20:05. We do know that the hour is on 4. I just don't understand. Minute is on 1. What if it is just like something easy, like a 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's like RRTT? RRTT? No? Maybe I have to do some kind of addition somewhere? I'm about to lose it. I can't take it anymore. My brain is imploding on itself. I'm like a great big star that's turned into a dying star that has died, and now there's nothing but a black hole in my mind, sucking in all valuable thoughts that possibly could emerge. Oh, LHRUY. Because there's this whole bottom part of the board, but you have to start here. And I assume that the maybe it's like the hour hand starts at 4, and then like the minute does start at 1. Then you have to go at it like that. I'm not sure. So if that were to be the case, then we have 0015. But then that doesn't make sense, because then what did 2 and 3 do? They're completely worthless in that theory. But maybe it does just need to be like a 1500 from that point. That's all I can think of. So minutes would be that way. So we could go like T. I found the answer through Google. Any possible hints that you found through Googling the answer? Or even just share the thing. I don't even care anymore. I've been at it for way too long. I just don't know. I have no idea. Is it simple? Is it obvious? That's what I need to know. Is it obvious? Let you read it first. Okay, take your time. I'll go ahead and figure something out in the meantime. Don't worry. We're straight on track for it. All right. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So OCTT. OCTT. Octagon. That doesn't quite fit the nonary vibe. 1500. Bob with 2 O's. Oh. I don't know about that. I don't think so, Cyan. It's a good guess, though. Nona. Come on, something, lion. Nope. Kill. Save? Dead. It's gotta be something like, relevant. Cats? Like, the Schrodinger variety? Zam. You will need to use the times presented on each clock. On each clock? There's one here. Okay. Well, okay, what do we... Okay. Well, the problem is that one of them is 0015, and the other is, like, 405. Is it going to be 420? Actually? Is that it? 420? Those are the words it gave, and it sounds like a good hint. Okay. 0420. Okay, let's see. So we have 420. Should be our answer. If we go the hours this way. Hours this way. So T T O to 1 2 3 4 U T U B T T U B T. That's an anagram for butt. T U B T. I'm sorry, I have to try it. We might be going that direction. We are not going that direction. The game is more mature than that. It would not go with that. Is there a clock anywhere that I'm missing? You've only found 2 clocks? I have only found 2 clocks. Only 2 clocks. There's a clock in... Not a clock in there. There was a clock over here. This opens into being 15. The other one opens into being... So I'm missing something somewhere. There are 2 more clocks? Oh, there's a safe. Oh, don't tell me it's like in the pods, right? That's the only place I can think to check anymore. Let's open. Oh. Okay. I'm about... Oh, man. I didn't even notice. So we have 405. We have 0015. We have 620. 620. And I guess there should be one more. Thank you, Holland. I just was not going to get it. Does this mean that there's one in the other pod? Can I even look at that? Oh, it's on top. I feel so dumb. You have no idea how dumb I feel right now. So this is 715. Okay. That's all of them. Thank you, Holland. We've been here for the past... I want to say half an hour, maybe more, of trying to piece it all together. Good find. Oh. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. And there was no way I could have expected anybody to be able to help me there. That was all just from my own stupidity. Let me see. So I assume if we add them together, which or it's a like hours first kind of thing. I'm not sure. So, oh, but then that's weird because this would end up being over like the normal clock limit, but maybe that's pointless. Okay, so we have 10. No, it's not. That's just 17. Okay, 17, 30, 50, 30, 55. No, 1755. I mean, 1755, 555. 1755 hours go this way, so we have a T 2 3 4 5 6 7 TSM, so 5 1 2 3 4 5 NN TSNN. Stream sports, I'm sure. TSNN. No. Okay. 1755. No? Okay. We're still somehow managing to be wrong. Despite the big revelation. Maybe it wants it to be NNTS because the minute is first. NNTS. Okay. 5517. No? Okay. What am I missing? This is good content. I don't understand the world where you could possibly think so. I'm sitting here losing it. You're about to see somebody go mad on stream live, which would be bad in my opinion. But what do I know? 1 2 3 4. True. If we can count upwards, we could also go 5 6 7 8. Maybe even 9 10 11 12. There's zeros here. 0015, unless it wanted to be 1105, but I doubt it. We'd always try it just because I don't know. The first password takes 4 pieces. The next one takes 1. The steam is emitting from my brain. I'm sure you might be able to audibly hear it. It sounds kind of like a kettle whistling on the stovetop. Watching the end of the first live-action Scooby-Doo movie after Shaggy tries the hot sauce. I don't understand. 1515. That's 30 and that is 50. The math is correct. I'm correct on the math. Maybe it's like oh, move it over to 24-hour time and it's 5:55 and then you do it like that, but I just don't think so, because then you have to treat the 0 like a separate start. Just makes no sense. There's definitely not that. I assume. I hope. Sorry, this little blue dot down here is bothering me. It's all cleaned up now, though. 15. TS. What can you spell with that? Saint. Nst. I don't think so. I don't think it's anything spelling. Might have missed your message pointing me into the right direction. You will need to use the times presented on each clock. Those are the words. All that I see is the, oh, each time is a letter. What? Oh no, oh no. Oh no. Okay, I get it. Oh. Oh, this sucks. Okay. Well, I guess we have to take it the unnatural route. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. T. Okay. We only have minutes this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. S. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A. Can you name your ABCs, guys? 15. S. Backwards 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. P. Just sap. Because that's what the jellyfish do. Streamer is learning his ABCs 1, 2, 3s. Honestly, I think that would have been more difficult for me at this point than anything else I've done in this game. T-sap. It's what jellyfish do. I just don't know the order. I don't even know what order they're supposed to be in. But I think I have all the number or the letters right. Sapped. Oh, past? Past, because that's like a time thing? Oh, it's like the past, present, and future. Unfortunately, it did not give me the gift of realization because I'm stuck here trying to figure it all out. I understand the clock hint, and the clock was incredibly helpful. I never would have gotten past otherwise. I never would have gotten past it. There's past in multiple terms that simply could not be passed by my simple brain. You logged in, but look at the screen. It's a password for the safe. True. I never want to play this game again. Where's the couch at? I need to sit down for a moment. Never mind, we're squatting. Just like the ones in the AB room in the infirmary. I can't believe it. It's not like we've been through it 27 times. I kind of wish that would just react for me. I think I would be okay if it did that. Moon, sun. I don't even want to know what the other password would be. I don't know how you could spell future in that case. There is one piece, it said, so maybe you just have to hit one little letter and then it'll be okay, but that makes no sense. Nothing makes any sense. I don't know why I'm here. You did it? You opened it? That thing looks dangerous. You mean the gun thing? I wouldn't worry about it. Oh, yeah, I had to find the injection gun. It's a helpful tool, but not a weapon. It looks kind of like a ray gun, a little toy ray gun. Pew, 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 pew. I think that kind of depends on what's in that vial in there. The label says neostigmine. Neostigmine? Neostigmine. What did you just say? Neostigmine? Why? Does that mean something? Let me see it. Is that one real? I don't know. I feel like I've heard that somewhere before. It's probably just fake. I can't remember it. I don't think it's bad, though. Do you have any proof? Nope. Of course not. Could you let me hang on to this? Are you sure it's not dangerous? What would you do if it was? Alright, I trust you. You don't seem like a bad person. You just don't understand anything yet, Sigma. The Sigma from the future gets it, but you aren't there yet. moving on, we've still got a bunch of stuff in here, but it's all flat stuff. Yes, it is. First, we've got a map, floor B. I'm uninterested in any dialogue related to maps or anything that might require me to think at all. I would much prefer if maybe I could shut my brain down and never use it again. I think I would like to go into a vegetative state and maybe open my third eye. Neostigmian is water-soluble, an ionized compound that reversibly inhibits the enzyme acetylcholinesterase. Acetylcholinesterase inhibits the enzyme acetylcholinesterase. Its FDA indication is for the reversal of effects of non-depolarizing neuromuscular blocking agents after surgery. Good to know. Ionized compound inhibits enzymes, so maybe it stops the whole... No, that wouldn't do anything. Not for Radical 6 anyway. Maybe it just slows stuff down? Oh, wait, no, it's not the Soparel. I don't know what it is for this game. What does it do for the gang? I got no clue how to lead you in the right direction for the other password without just telling you. I don't need it. It's just like actual lore stuff, and I have not read a single one, even the ones that I have unlocked. Then every bunny gets penalized. All of us can't vote. True, we already understand those rules. Acetylcholinesterase. Okay. A sofa. True. I hope that I'm saying that right. I felt pretty happy with being able to piece it together. But I probably just pieced it together wrong. We've all seen how wrong things can get. 3, 2, 1. Huzzah. You found it. Thank you. It only took a collective hour and a half. About? No. Oh, wait. Yeah, an hour and a half. I forgot that oh man. I started the stream at like 5:45. 45 minutes. And this was open immediately. So the Ambidex game, what the hell? Oh, I love Dio. Why would they do that? Whatever, we should be heading back anyway. We love Dio, don't we? Don't we love Dio? We love Dio so much. Wait. Clover's voice stopped me. What is it? I turned to see her pointing toward the wall with the pods. It changed. What? The screen on the pods. Oh, maybe they are smashing Quark into millions of pieces. Quark will not work because he will die. Oh yeah, it says recent operational records. I stepped closer and began to read. What it said was interesting. Treating one subject. That one subject had to mean Quark. This was the pod we put him into after all. I read on. One subject released, one subject successfully restored. Cold sleep mode disengaged, beginning restoration of one subject. All prior records have been erased. Authorization admin. I checked the other pods, they were all the same. One subject released, restored, disengaged, and restoration complete. Authorization admin for erasing of the logs. What is all this? About 8 hours ago, somebody in this pod woke up from cold sleep. I hope they were comfortable. Well, I can't imagine it being a great feeling thing. I imagine waking up from cryosleep has to be a little weird, because then you actually are just waking up all soggy. You get the experience of probably like the wrinkled fingertips from being in the pool too long, but actually across your entire body. You can kind of get that experience on your feet if you step into a rain puddle and you have to drive for an hour before you can empty out your shoes. Basically having trench foot leaving your feet. It's left a horrible, horrible scent into your car as your foot has completely decayed in the shoe itself. And then the water spreads inside of the car because you were in ankle deep water. And then you're desperately trying to get that scent out, but it feels like an impossible struggle until eventually it just disappears. So the 3 pod people could be 3 of us. They could have been captured earlier. Don't know how much earlier. Then they were thawed out 8 hours ago and carried into the AB room. Reasonable. I really don't think there'd be anyone else in here besides the 9 of us. You wouldn't think so. Except maybe a dead old lady. Yeah, if you count the old woman we found, then it would be 10, wouldn't it? She was probably in here, right? So who are the 3 pod people? One of them's got to be K, right? K for sure. K, Luna.
Hey, that's creepy.
Not Sigma. We have backstory for Sigma.
Anything about who they might have been.
K, Luna, and old lady. It doesn't say when they were put into cold sleep either.
Where it says, all prior records have been erased. Authorization.
Sorry, I had to yawn.
That seems pretty suspicious to me.
I wonder why they wouldn't just write the time though. Well, you said it yourself. The log says 8 hours ago, not like 9:15 a.m. Those minus signs have to mean this far in the past. Who would ever write the time like that?
That is weird.
Maybe it happens 8 hours from now. Maybe Zero Senior doesn't want us to know what the actual time is. Hell if I know. Speaking of things that I don't know, why did this stuff suddenly show up? Seems like whatever it was that triggered this activated as soon as we opened the door to leave.
Zero Senior set it up to work that way?
You would assume so, maybe to lead you along a certain pathway to make you think certain things. That's what I'm asking. What reason would he have to do that?
He wanted us to see the records.
Perhaps, but he deleted a bunch of the data. Why? I wonder if we'll get suspicious of anybody.
Could all be a trick?
A trick?
Zero Senior just set it up to mess with us.
That's also possible. I don't understand why we have to trust the guy straight up. Saying this was just a joke.
I can't say for sure, but it seems
Guys,
possible.
this has been a reality TV show the whole time. If you go ahead and look to your right, there's a hidden camera there, a hidden camera there, and a hidden camera there. You'll be on TV within the next week, and I will be awarding you all $100,000 each as long as you keep the participation up, and we can make a great show. Does it make sense? It would probably actually get like $200 more like.
Well, let's ask
for the whole
else.
process. I doubt that those were paying too much.
Maybe they can think of something.
Kidnapping random people for something fun. The AB gates have opened. We need to be heading back to the warehouse anyway.
And we need to tell everyone what happened with Quark.
Kidnapping people like it's a Sims game. Putting them in a room, deleting the door, and then making them write novels for the rest of their lives. I have no mouth, but I must scream, but you sure do have your fingertips, so go ahead and keep writing that book, buddy. We double-checked that Quark was alright in his pod, then hurried out of the treatment center. There's gotta be somebody out there that has been able to, and it's kind of like, a pianist being able to separate their, like, fingers from the rest of their body. And like people being able to separate like certain tasks from the mind from the other portions, right? There's probably somebody out there that can write simultaneously, maybe like 2 different things with like their fingers and their toes going on like a foot keyboard. And then maybe they could be writing like a fiction thing up here, a little creative writing project about like a whatever, like a fantasy novel. Where a guy uses magic with his toes, and like the toes are going, and then writing a non-fiction book about dinosaurs, more specifically the Stegosaurus and how they became endangered in their past life. Is this another warehouse?
Just like the other one. Hey, could you show me that map?
Nope. Yep.
Yeah, I thought so. This
My bad.
is right under the floor A
Thought we would get a
warehouse.
choice. These games sure do just give you the illusion of choice, huh? None of it matters. I can't tell Clover no and then keep all the info to myself. I want to play this like a D&D game where I'm the nightmare player that simply just does not cooperate with anybody. I'm a lone wolf, okay? The party does not need to do anything. You all adhere to my whims. I will keep the map to myself, and I will keep the secret tome. And I understand that you're like a rogue, and you could probably really use this dagger or whatever, but I'm putting it in my pocket too. And you don't even get to know what it is, because if you were to speak out about it, it would be metagaming.
These are chromatic doors.
Bro?
They've got a little box right next to them, just like the others.
So these are the 3rd round chromatic doors? What are you broing about? I guess we'll be coming back here pretty soon.
Well, we might not have to.
What do you mean?
Have 6 BP right now.
Super random, you're playing Ricci City and somebody roamed and that bunny skin popped up as your mom was talking to you in the room. Oh no, the ass jump scare happened in real life. I can't believe it. And there's got to be like a part 2 to that. How is the response? You've experienced it twice in like the funniest ways possible. Created an incredible little piece of media out of it. Now you've had it happen in the real world. She said ew and then continued on. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good actually. She didn't know that Mahjong could get freaky like that, but now she's aware after the jump scare. That would be so awkward. I don't even know how that I would react.
Right? And who's our opponent?
You don't understand, Holland.
Exactly.
Mahjong can get crazy. Gross bunny skin? You don't understand either, Cyan.
But he's in the pod right now.
You've never
so-
clicked on a button on a Mahjong home screen and then immediately just seen a bunny girl ass appear. Just like full display. And then that happens whenever they end up winning the game, and then they get the roan, and then it just appears. Flies across the screen. They're kind of like a plane with a little banner flying behind them, or the little blimps inside of like a hockey rink. I've missed all of Ricci City streams. I've been playing Mahjong Soul anyway. I haven't done any Ricci City streams. They're two different games. Mahjong Soul is a little bit more on the family-friendly side, where you might get a strange look for a Mahjong Soul skin, but you probably aren't getting a yuck out of a Mahjong Soul skin, or a ew. Maybe just like a little look, but not a full look of disappointment, and like, oh, how did they do this to the tiles? You aren't saying we should pick
Were
Betray, are you?
I thought that was why you were okay with option C when we were making the groups.
No, that's not. I just thought that with Quarked condition, I'd be able to choose ally and not worry
Come
about
on,
getting betrayed.
You don't need to lie to me.
I'm not lying, Clover. I'm a good person at heart.
That means we
The
share
game
same
calls me a
destiny.
moron every time I try to step out of
So
bounds.
let's not hide anything from each other.
We share the same destiny. I'm not hiding anything.
You serious?
I'm
You're
real.
really going to pick ally?
That was the plan. Is there something wrong with it, Clover? I don't think it should be anything crazy. You've never been invited to Mahjong to see the bunny tail? Well, just go ahead and download Ricci City then, Cyan. It's on Steam.
Whoa.
You could get into
Hold on a second
Mahjong.
there.
Don't you want to play some Mahjong?
We might not get another chance like this. Let's say we ally and get up to 8 points.
I'm sure
We
you
don't know if
really
we'll
want to
be able
learn
get
how to
8
play
points next
Mahjong.
round.
Everybody that I've ever invited has enthusiastically said yes, including you.
For all we know, there might not even be a next round.
Multiple times even.
There are 3 other people with 6 BP, right?
Right.
Dio, K, and Phi.
They aren't all
What's
winning.
going to happen if one of them gets 9 points this round?
They leave. I've been through this
Why
multiple
not?
times. Phi and Luna are playing against Tenmyoji. He's only got 1 BP left. I really don't think they'd pick Betray. If Tenmyoji picked Ally, they'd kill him. The same goes for Dio. He's playing against Alice and K, and Alice is BP.
Don't even think about that.
Oh, Dio's for sure willing to kill Alice. I don't know what Sigma's thinking. I agree. But her BP is the same as Tenmyoji's, so unless Dio's willing to kill someone, he won't be able to get his BP to 9.
Has to vote betray.
Yeah, it's generally the best
Dio
defensive
chooses
choice.
ally.
Then they'll get
Have
real
9
mad.
BP.
Yeah,
Jeez.
everybody's gotta choose ally. So sad. What's the sadness coming in for?
Well, it's just like I said then.
Losing on the rabbit girl, or
If K
something
gets 9
more?
BP, then there won't be a third AB game.
Your mom is somewhat used to it because you went through art things, but damn. Oh, I didn't even think about that aspect. But I guess it is a little different though, because I feel like it's almost like somebody's like, you walk into an artist's room and you see like, you know, an ass, you can just be like, oh look, I'm studying the poses or whatever. This is important for the anatomy. I feel like artists can easily get away with, oh, anatomy studies, blame. But then you walk in on somebody playing Mahjong and you're like, you're playing the equivalent of like strip poker right now. What was the necessity to go there? Can't you just play normal mahjong? Why do you need the Gunnar skins? What does it add to the recipe? You're getting rather gluttonous. I think that's the vibe that you end up getting. So then you do end up with like more of a Gunnar vibe than what you probably want. You're not a Gunnar, you swear? It might be too late. It might be too late. I think the viewpoint might be shattered. I think Ricci City could very well be a last straw kind of situation. Oh, I don't want to listen to the rabbit. Speaking of ass and rabbits, am I right? Zero Jr.? Nobody likes him, right?
No, it's not.
That person only run when she was in there. Oh, were they like completely far behind too? That would make it even better. Back to the story, but if you say so. You don't want any more bunny ass talk? Ass bunny talk? I don't know what order it should be. There's a couple things I've got to do when we get back.
Fine.
Back to floor A then, let's move. I turned and headed for the exit. After a few moments, I heard Clover's footsteps following behind me. Playing Virtue's Last Reward, people get jump scared by the bad models. Complete a puzzle, it goes to the you found it screen, but instead of it saying you found it, it just flashes Gunnar fan art. Everybody that's watching leaves the room in complete and utter disgust. That's the Ricci City experience. Like, you did this to escape rooms? I can't believe it. It's unbelievable. People find anything nowadays. I saw somebody, I was looking at a Reddit thread for Tekken, and it was like, oh, Lydia's thing is more popular than Eddie's trailer. And people were like, oh, it's the era. It's the Gunnar era. And they were like, there's no way that that Rada could have failed because we're in the Gunnar era. And you just simply can't go wrong with like a design like that. I can't remember the exact words, but
Thank goodness you're back.
the Gunnars like end up actually winning a lot of the thank goodness you're back. A lot of the stuff.
Yes.
What was I gonna say? I can't remember, but it was something related to Gunnars.
Where's Quark?
Just know that it was probably deep and insightful, like a Gunnar's knowledge on certain topics. Tenmyoji's expression was furious, and from the way he was stomping toward me, I felt like I only had a few seconds before I was on the ground with his hands around my neck. I explained what had happened with Quark and the pods as quickly as I could. It makes sense?
So are these pod things really safe?
Probably.
Yep.
Probably.
That's all that can be guaranteed. No, they're definitely safe. He's
Are they
fine.
safe or aren't they?
They are.
I'm just worried about him, alright?
They have to come, like, strangle me over it. We're trying our best here.
Treatment center, Clover. Don't worry. We've still got 20 minutes left.
That's
Plenty
right.
of time
But
to go
then
have a
didn't
look.
somebody, like, open the elevator?
Okay. Come on then.
Am I cool to just, like, go in there while Clover's not here? As soon as she finished, she was off. Tenmyoji followed at her heels, and in the blink of an eye, they were gone out the magenta door. I guess I'm just expected to hang out while I wait for Clover, even though a door's already been opened. That's probably what will happen. Alright, you guys got some splaining to do? You opened the AB gates before Clover and I got back, didn't you? I want to know why the hell you'd go and do something like that.
Sigma, take a look.
Somebody's not here. As she spoke, Phi gestured toward the line of the AB rooms. Only one was open.
It's not like we opened them all up.
Just one. So you're saying only one person or one pair jumped the
Yes.
gun here? Then who was it?
I opened it.
Oh, why aren't you already in there? Go in there.
Not
Figured
really a
as
big
much.
deal, okay?
It's just wasting time. Yes, Dio, it is a big
Why?
deal.
If you hadn't made it back by the deadline, you'd have just defaulted to ally.
No, not just. Are you telling me you didn't know? Didn't you find one of these notes?
What?
We found this in the treatment center.
There's no such thing in the pressure exchange chamber.
Oh, this is how all the bad stuff happens. Whatever, you should really probably read it though.
There are some more
AB game.
Oh, we don't need to know all this. We already understand. If you don't vote and nobody votes in the pair, then you instantly die. We hadn't gotten back in time. Clover, Quark, and I could have died, and you just...
Right, I get it.
He is a big fan of murder, though.
Sorry.
So I really don't think that he would mind too much.
Man, I didn't know.
Maybe we should give him some neostigmine. Am I right? To help him be a better person. So he wouldn't have opened the gate if you did?
I wouldn't have. What the hell, bro?
What the hell, bro? I've seen what you're capable of. I know who you are.
You said the room you went into was a treatment center, right?
Right?
If they treat people there, I'd think they'd have shelves of medicine and stuff.
Nothing.
Did you find any Alicv?
No, it's not really that kind of place. It just had those pods and that was it. Besides, if we'd found anything to cure Radical 6, we wouldn't have put Quark in the pod.
Can the pod cure Radical 6?
Nope.
How do you know that?
It said so on the screen next to the pod, something about how it can provide relief from the symptoms, but it can't actually cure the disease. That's better than nothing, though. Alright, there's one more thing about the pods I should tell you. As quick as I could, I explained what the records had said about the pod's occupants and their cold sleep. Cold sleep. He's getting shattered.
Cryogenically frozen?
It definitely would be, UK. If you can trust what we read, yeah.
Which of us are the pod people then?
I don't know, that's what I'm saying. It didn't say who they were or even when they were frozen.
So this cold sleep, that means they basically froze the body solid, right? Not like how a bear
completely
where it just slows.
What if it's what if Tenmyoji is like the only one? Tenmyoji and Quark, they're from the future, right? They're the only ones that didn't get put into pods. Oh wait. Oh, I have a theory. Okay, so Tenmyoji and Quark from current year, right? Sugma from past, Sugma frozen. Clover is younger than Tenmyoji suspiciously, and if you buy into a certain Tenmyoji is Junpei theory, then that is suspicious. Clover and Alice are the other two pod people. It's Sugma, Clover, and Alice were in the pods frozen until before the game started. And everybody else is from like current year. Whenever this takes place, whether it be like 2028 or whatever. Where it just slows way down, I think so.
What would happen
And that's why they're like all young and stuff. Compared to what Tenmyoji / Junpei
Didn't it
is.
stop when you were put into a cold sleep? Your heart stops.
Oh. Oh, we can take off Quark's bracelet? So we can go into cold sleep? If we go into cold sleep, our bracelets would come off.
Just defrost ourselves right away.
You said there were 3 pods.
That's
right?
interesting. Then we couldn't be held back
We
anymore.
only need to do it 3 times for the 9 of us.
Unfortunately, half of them weren't working.
I imagine that
More
would
than
work for
half,
you.
even? 2/3 of them. 66% of them weren't working. The armor? Oh, yeah, his doesn't just come off.
Worry.
Kay
I'm
can
sure
just
we'll figure
stay.
something out.
Oh, we could smash your arm to little pieces whenever it's frozen.
We'll be able to come up with a plan once we know more.
Of
True.
course.
Unfortunately, we have to come up with a plan in less than 20 minutes because somebody opened the door preemptively. A little premature, don't you think, Dio?
What do you mean the cold sleep function doesn't work?
I'm sorry.
You don't have anything to apologize for, Luna.
Man.
Senior must have just locked it down.
It's unlucky. But when Clover and I were here, it worked.
I remember checking it.
We had to use it.
Bastard set this up. Oh, that's low.
It is not
No, he would never do something unfair.
Yes.
He's been completely fair throughout the whole game.
Zero is.
Even before the
You really have
game.
left such an obvious loophole.
Maybe I shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah, you got
Zero
everybody's
Junior
hope up.
He could have shut it off.
Whatever the case, it is an unfortunate.
Can you imagine? He just didn't think about it and was like, oh, I guess that is a good idea, huh?
Unfortunate? Really? You sure? Aren't you just a little bit relieved? After all,
Because he is
we're gonna
the
get our
only one
bracelets off while
safe.
we're stuck with yours.
You're just villainizing him for no reason right now, Dio. I don't trust Kay at all, but like, we don't need to go there yet. Before Kay could finish, the announcer's voice echoed through the facility. 10 minutes remain. 10 minutes. Hear ye, hear ye. Come get ye old snow cones, for it will be closed in 10 minutes.
Time's running out.
You do not get ye snow
We should
cones,
get back, guys.
doth thous will be dead
I'm
in
staying.
thine holy summer
Can't
heat.
leave, Quark.
Are you nuts, old man?
He's
You're
nuts.
Solo. Luna and Phi could kill you.
True.
Yeah, I know. I've only got 1 BP.
They probably won't though.
Exactly. If you don't vote, you'll default to ally. All they have to do is pick betray.
We won't. You staying here won't change our vote.
Right.
Luna is like too good of a person actually to like murder. Well, supposedly anyway. Like forward projecting too good of a good person to kill somebody.
Luna has the same number of BP as you, Tenmyoji. Normally, the safe plan would be to choose Betray.
Right.
Since you will be unable to betray them, then Phi and Luna can choose to ally without worrying about their
It's
own
a
points.
added safety net.
There you go. I trust Phi and Luna.
But Phi could also just like leave and sub.
Choose ally.
It'd be neat to see somebody else die. I mean that in like a curious way, not like a morbid kind of way. Okay, then Tenmyoji, you take care of
You
Quark.
think I need you to tell me that? I won't take my eyes off you for a minute.
Go ahead and take care of your own health too, Tenmyoji.
We don't have much time left. We need to
Let's
go.
just hang out for a little while longer, please, Alice. I wish I gave you the real-time wait. Can you imagine? Here's an hour and a half of reading that you have to do before you can do the next puzzle. It happens in real time. It takes like 50 hours to beat the game. Back at the floor, A warehouse, we open the A-B rooms. Somebody sounds like they have like jingle bells, like sleigh bells on their leg. They're running along and you can hear like the reindeer noises. All you're missing is like a whip crack and like and like through the sky. And then you'd have the full like Christmas experience. You have the Santa tracker going. Oh, they're in the middle of the Nevada desert. Santa hasn't moved for a very long time. Tenmyoji is Santa. He died. Tenmyoji dies and then the spirit of Christmas is killed. Well, we definitely just ally at first. There's no reason to not ally. I'm not going to kill a kid.
Sigma,
True. He told me we should betray Quark since we might not get another chance like this.
can I, take that back?
Oh, she does have a
I
heart.
changed my mind a little bit after talking to Tenmyoji.
I can't believe
We
it.
should choose ally.
Hey, that's more than just a little bit. That's like someone trading in a Shih Tzu for a German Shepherd. A Shih Tzu? I've heard people call them Shih Tzus. But like, I just doubt that that's how that's pronounced. So I guess I'll just ignore that I even said that. What the hell happened with you two? Did he say something to you?
Can't tell you.
He threatened you?
I just can't.
Why?
You'd laugh if I did anyway.
He said I'd kill you? I won't laugh. Promise.
Well, I still can't tell you.
Hey, come
I
on.
promised. I told Tenmyoji I wouldn't tell anybody.
It would be funny. Oh, we knew each other in the past. Would you say that even? All right, fine. I won't ask about it again. But Tenmyoji doesn't really have anything to do with this, right? Our opponent is
No,
Quark.
he does matter. Quark is really important to Tenmyoji.
Right.
If we betray Quark, we're betraying Tenmyoji.
And then you betray like half the people in the
Come on,
thing.
don't you remember? When we were going into the red, blue, and green doors, Tenmyoji said something.
I also remember like the Tenmyoji ending that I got.
Anyone I trusted. There's one person, Clover.
Right.
Just know that you'll keep him safe.
Clover.
Can't betray somebody
I just
who'd
know.
Say that about me.
You seem pretty ready to betray him back on
That's
floor
because I
B.
didn't know who he was.
Oh no, the reveal happened. See, a little bit of Junpei Clover. So you're saying you know who Tenmyoji really is?
What he told me was true, yeah.
Hmm.
1 minute remains until
His name is Junpei.
Please,
Tenmyo Junpei.
choose ally.
You aren't going to try and vote
I'll
yourself?
try. You'll just throw me off, right? I don't think I'm strong enough to fight you. So,
I will do it my own. Didn't she try to rush in front one time? I thought. With that, I turned to face the voting machine. The question was, what would I do? Ally or betray? Just as Clover had said, betraying Quark was like betraying Tenmyoji. That wasn't even taking into consideration that Quark was just a kid. And he was infected with a deadly disease that would almost certainly kill him if we didn't do something. How could I betray someone like that? Only a monster would take advantage of a helpless child for their own gain. On the other hand, what Clover had said in the warehouse on floor B was true. It was unlikely that I'd get a chance like this again. If I chose betray, then I'd have 9 BP. I would be able to escape this godforsaken hellhole.
10 seconds remain.
Oh, we can have another Sigma loses ending as well. Well, we just go for ally though. So what would my choice be? What would I do? Ally or betray? I wouldn't be surprised if somebody else just ends up dying here.
1.
Ally. Vote has been recorded. Please wait.
Round 2 of the Ambidex results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank
All right.
Ambidex Gate.
We can take a look at the results, I think. Unfortunately, I did spend an hour and a half on the puzzle, so there might not be like much progress at all today. You didn't see me push the button? Well, you'll know in a moment. Let's go. I gave her a light pat on the shoulder and headed toward the wall where the results would be displayed. True.
Results.
And then here we are, about to see how like half of the people have died. I'm almost certain that somebody just dies here, and this is just a dead end. Betray. Okay, that makes sense. Ally, and then ally. Waiting for Quark to wake up from cryo sleeping it up in there like a ghost like Alice. Thankfully not. 8888. Oh, this is gonna be end up being a pretty good spot. Dio would try to murder them? That's crazy.
Or please check your bracelet to see your updated
61638888. Who am I with?
So you chose ally, huh?
I did. Quark is sick, a kid, and unable to vote. I couldn't bring myself to betray someone like that. Of course, no need to thank me. I only did what anyone would have. It's only natural. It's like pushing through the power of the Bulldog. It's completely normal. I didn't want to devalue the experience, so you guys chose ally too?
Of course. Tenmyoji had only 1 BP
Sigma,
left.
Clover, Quark ending?
Guaranteed to
Oh,
go
what
ally.
if?
So there's no way we could betray somebody in that position.
Very good, Fi. I didn't know that you had a heart. I think that you would be willing to kill me, though. Yeah, you didn't have much of a choice. Alice, K, and Dio, on the other hand, seem to have a less pleasant round.
Hey, what the hell is your problem? You're either crazy or just an
A little, like, all of it, actually.
trying to kill me?
Pog, welcome, Pog. True, Pog.
No, nothing like
We're sitting here pogging at Dio trying to murder somebody.
What was it like? If we'd voted ally,
Be dead?
You'd be dead. The needles in your bracelet would have activated.
And the Soparil would have spread through your system, and you slowly would have fallen asleep. And then as you fell asleep, your vision would get blurry. And then over time, you would slowly pass out and die, and there wouldn't be much of an experience left at all.
See, that's exactly what I'm talking
Let's go for the gory details, please.
I didn't think there was any way in hell you guys would choose ally. Not
I
when
need
Alice
that to know exactly how it would go down.
The only way you could possibly vote was betray. Picking ally when I knew you guys would pick
You were
betray
picking
would've
it
been
either way.
You can't.
Suicide.
You got 6 BP.
Well, maybe not immediately, no.
But down the line, it'll trickle down. Welcome, Cockster.
But I would have been signing
Nuts,
my own
true.
death warrant. Heck, not just mine. Everyone except Kay's.
what?
Right.
Didn't you think it through?
It would not have been okay.
Your vote was always going to be betray. Let's say I was a raving lunatic and picked ally. What would happen at Kay's BP?
6 plus 3. would
Oh
make
no, we know how to do basic math.
It'd be game over, life over. He'd open the number 9 door and blow this popsicle stick.
Theo does actually have like some sense of reasoning for the first time. Well, I think he does have like reasoning sometimes, but it's like thought up after the fact. He's just there to like murder people. He's gone for the full like murder hobo build where he walks around town looking people in the eye and then simply blowing their head off. Including yours. Alice gritted her teeth and scowled fiercely at Dio, apparently trying to think of a rebuttal before finally snorting indignantly and stalking away. Dio just knows the truth, but only because he trusts no one. Yeah, I don't think we're going that way. Welcome, Deception Z.
Round 3.
The star round. I am probably going to cut it off around here as many times as we want. Let me skip through this though first before I do anything. We're gonna go ahead and wrap up, I think, here in a second once I get like far enough in to not have to reread stuff. Within moments, a series of wrists were extended to examine. Take a good long look at them. Apparently I have to click through all of them individually. I had no idea. I see Luna and Clover are a cyan pair, Phi and Alice are a magenta pair, the remaining 3 are all solos, Kay is red, Dio's green, and I'm blue. So the group's supposed to work. I think the next are going to be the white ones down at the bottom.
I think I've got them figured.
You have to work out and be like white or something. Phi nodded and began to explain. Option 8, Myoji and Quark pair up with me to open one door. Phi and Alice pair up with Dio to open another door. Luna and Clover, I honestly don't care about the other groups. I only care about how I end up.
Yes. No other combinations would be.
Why did we have to go over option A whenever there's so BC? I thought we went over the ABC 1, 2, 3 way earlier. Actually, it's Deceptions, not Deception Z. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll get right to memorizing it.
If they weren't, then Sigma would
Surely.
be stuck without anybody he could pair up with.
Oh god, I never thought I'd have to put up with Dio again.
The Z just makes it cooler, right?
Well, you just
You
didn't
feel
think
way
hard
cooler
enough
with
then.
the Z.
Sooner or later, everybody puts up with Dio.
Oh,
Wait.
wait. Okay. I think once it stops spanning around,
What should we do now?
I am going to save this. And I am going to wrap things up. I apologize for like the lack of progress today. I was desperately trying to figure out how to get a puzzle to work, but I couldn't do it. So like actually an hour and a half was spent on one little area that did not need to be spent like that. Let me go ahead and read names. Thank you, Jury. Thank you, Holland. Thank you, Cyan. Thank you, Pog. Thank you, Cockster. Thank you, Deceptions. What other games are you hoping to stream? It depends. Right now, I'm deciding on a series. I'll be back on Wednesday with like a little bit of a Gundam thing. Hand cam. Probably a one-off thing that I'm never going to do again. Thank you, Holland, for lending me your camera. That will be Wednesday. I just have to figure out how to get that set up tomorrow. And then I will be back on Wednesday with that. And then Friday will be some kind of one-off. Honestly, I might just play Katamari, undecided. And then Sunday will be something as well, also undecided. Maybe like Mahjong or Balatro. Otherwise, next week I'll figure out what series will be replacing the Wednesday thing. Miss him already. Thank you, Toto. So true. I'll have to figure out what I'm gonna be replacing Signalis with in the long term. I just don't have any ideas right now. Either way, show up for the Wednesday one. That will be exciting. I think it'll be a one-off thing, and I'll never do it again. Hopefully it goes well, and hopefully I don't like accidentally dox myself or something. Otherwise, thank you all for watching and like stopping by and stuff. For anybody that passed through that did not chat, thank you as well. Otherwise, I will talk to you all another time. Goodbye.